It is so mumuch fun to be out there for Pride every single year. And this year, Pride shines on in San Diego. We're days away from the kickoff to this year's events. It's a week full of events. And Jocelyn Hatfield, the Director of Marketing Communications for San Diego Pride, is joining us with us now to talk about this full week of festivities, whole week of fun, and then of course it's all leading up to San Diego Pride, the parade, the festival. But we want to remind people that that's not where all the excitement begins, right? It doesn't start for the parade. It starts earlier, pretty soon, right?
Yes, it starts this weekend. We're kicking things off with the San Diego Pride Dyke March. It's a really big deal because it's the first time in over a decade that the Dyke March is coming back to San Diego.
That's right.
Super excited.
Yeah.
So that's Saturday, July 11th. It kicks off at 11, but we're going to have like a little pregame at 10 a.m. starting at Moe's on University.
Lovely place.
Of course.
We love Moe's.
And then we're just going to walk on the sidewalk down to Gossip Girl.
Is everyone invited to be a part of it? Who's invited?
1,000%. It's
Okay.
a celebration of queer women, dykes, non-binary people, the trans community. It's a celebration for everyone, but it's really just uplifting those voices and that leadership that's been present in the movement.
We know how busy, of course, Moe's, Rich's, Flicks, Gossip Grill, all the major spots in San Diego County can get. But the week leading up to it, I feel like it's important to also mention the kind of introspective events that are taking place. There's a lot of remembrance. There's a lot of, I mean, we just watched a couple minutes of the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and what a difference over the decades that we've seen. What goes into those events? For example, there's an event at the Cathedral. Tell us about the week full of events.
There is, yeah. Thank you for asking. So on Wednesday, we kick things off with our Light Up the Cathedral event, and that's really an interfaith celebration that kind of sets the, I don't know, the spiritual tone for the week, and it's a way for people to engage with their spirituality, but also come together in community and kind of set really good intentions for the rest of the week. There's some great stuff happening in the business community on Thursday, and then on Friday, we have the Spirit of Stonewall rally.
That's right. That's a really big one. And that is kind of, the Spirit of Stonewall is, of course, kind of like a pre-parade celebration.
It is.
And then the parade, of course, arguably one of the biggest in the country.
It is.
Hundreds of thousands of people coming to San Diego to celebrate. Tell us a little bit about the parade if people have never been, what to expect.
Well, it's first and foremost is an expression of love. It's just a big celebration. It's about 250,000 people that join us on the streets of Hillcrest, on University. It's free, and it leads right into the festival grounds in Balboa Park.
And that's a little bit different. The parade is completely free. People can join in. The festival, you buy an admission ticket. You can buy it right one day or the weekend.
That's right. It's a music festival that's essentially the largest fundraiser for San Diego Pride, which is the nonprofit organization that puts on all of the Pride Week activities.
Important to remind people that it is not just this week of activities that San Diego Pride is around. They do year-round work. So what else can people expect from San Diego Pride outside of the month of July here in San Diego?
Well, thanks so much for asking. There's a ton that goes on. Everything else that we offer throughout the year is completely free. So we have youth programming, we have a youth leadership academy, we have Latine Pride in October coming up, September, October, in that time frame, which is going to be a really great event. And then we have community grants, all kinds of things happening.
I also love that, like you mentioned, I mean, you can go out and see these DJs, these musicians. Marina is going to headline there over the weekend. And that way you pay to go to the festival. It's not expensive. It's what, $75 for a whole weekend pass?
It is. It's roughly about that, but prices will go up at the gate, so it's beneficial to buy ahead of time.
Which is why you should go online and buy those tickets in advance. They also can sometimes sell out too.
That's true.
So be prepared for that. But then, like you said, you get to support the organization, kind of feel that you're doing your part. It is, of course, a huge celebration. But this year, I mean, I feel like while we talk about it being such a celebration, it's also a really difficult time for our trans siblings and for just everyone in the LGBTQ community. How do you balance the celebration, the concern?
Yeah, I mean, that's completely valid. Our community is completely under attack and has been since the beginning of time, but certainly under this administration has been very difficult for our community. But we view celebration as the ultimate act of defiance. So I think that's how we look at Pride Week and the celebration of Pride Week is we come together in defiance to celebrate who we are and how we exist as a community.
I think that's a good way to also teach young people how to exist in the face of all of the hate that we're seeing.